hello, hello, hello. This is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen, coming to you live. I wanted to talk a little bit about my class that's coming up. So, on June 5th, Wednesday, June 5th, my SEO plus AI Masterclass is coming up, and this is the first launch of the SEO Queen coaching program. So, my name is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen. I'm a two-time Amazon best-selling author. I'm also the CEO and founder of the SEO Queen. We have driven $250 million worth of revenue for our clients thus far, generating millions of podcast downloads and streams, hundreds of millions of Google Page One rankings, and tons and tons of traffic. So I wanted to come on here because I am super excited about this masterclass. So one of the things that I've been hearing from business owners is the fact that they're not sure uh, where to start. They're not sure where to start. Another common concern that I get is, they've tried marketing with other companies, so what makes you different? And what I am also hearing is that I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know where to start. It seems overwhelming. And so I created uh, this SEO plus AI class because I wanted to take, my time. I've been teaching at UCLA Extension for a couple of years now, teaching advertising in the information age class. And I wanted to take the experience that I have, teaching for Center by Lindustry. I've been teaching business owners there, hundreds of business owners there for the last couple of years. And I wanted to bring this into a coaching format for business owners all over the country. And so, shout out to those who've already enrolled. And I wanted to create a class where I can really show, number one, um, a strategy, a framework, and how to use automation and AI to get things done where you actually do rank online. So I'm going to be opening up my toolbox and sharing a lot of that with you. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen real quick because I am live streaming from Zoom. So I can actually share my screen. So this is kind of cool. And so here is the link. I'm going to go ahead and post this on Facebook real quick. Let me go to my page here where I'm live. I'm going to edit this post and to register now. Just click that link, save that. So, and I'm also going to put in the comments as well. Yeah, but I put together this class because there are so many questions that you have and you don't know what you don't know, right? And so I have a curriculum. So I'm going to be talking about how to craft the perfect meta tag that ranks. I'm going to be talking about how to understand your keyword economy, how to identify it, how to pick the research the right keywords that will attract your ideal clients. One of my business owners that I've been working for earlier today said their puppies are flying off the shelves. Another business owner that I worked with, I did 1 hour with him and he was able to double his company's revenue year over year. So there's testimonials on this page. So you definitely want to check that out. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about in this this group program is a month. And so it's about 30 to 45 days, maybe 45 days, depending on your availability and my availability, getting on my schedule. So you get four group sessions where I'm going to be going through keywords. I'm going to be going up through social media marketing, because social signals do impact your SEO. And so I'm going to be talking about how to create content at scale using automation, and, and to make it, human as well, because you don't want your content to be trash online. And studies are showing only about, since the helpful content update, there was only about 13% of AI generated content got indexed. So you're looking at about 87% of the content is still ranking. So you definitely want to work smarter, not harder. And so I'm going to be going through that. In the one-on-ones, we're going to make sure that your Google Analytics and Search Console is on point. Basically, if you haven't already gotten my SEO book, uh, uh, 40 Steps to Google Page One, I'm going to be going through a good number of the steps that I describe in this book. So you can always grab a copy of this book to get a better idea for what the curriculum is going to entail. And so let me add this link there as well. 40 Steps, Google Page One. So you definitely want to, if you have more questions about the content, you want to check that out. You also want to, let me edit this. Know that I'm going to be talking about the AI workflow. I'm going to be basically showing you a workflow stack that will cost you less than $500 to implement for you or your team, or whoever you decide to task with the work for growing your brand. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm also going to be talking about just the overall strategy to create synergy in your marketing. I'm going to talk about your ideal marketing budget and channel mix for maximum impact and ROI online. And I'm also going to I'm going to go into the toolbox. So you definitely want to take advantage of it. And I also have different options, like if you're interested in getting some digital PR as well. I'm not going to be teaching you how to do digital PR in this master class, but I will be going into the content creation with AI for both video, infographics, and blogs. So that is definitely worth the cost of registration. Plus, you get to spend time with me, the SEO Queen, MIT alumni, and CEO and digital marketing expert, author, violinist, mother. So I'm really looking forward to working with you. And yeah, this is a really awesome class. This can really position your brand in a position of strength moving into 2025 and ending 2024 with a bang. So again, my name is Zhe Scott, and I am really excited about the SEO Queen SEO plus AI Masterclass. So I wanted to share with you 9 mistakes that keep brands from Google Page One and the revenue goals that you have. And so you definitely want to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So the first mistake that keep companies from Google Page One and the revenue goals that they have is, one, that they don't utilize the strategies that consistently get results. A lot of business owners do not pay attention to their data. They don't collect data. They don't review the data, because data gives you direction. The data gives you direction on where to go with your business. And so that's the first mistake. The second mistake is not knowing the keywords that your best customers use. So this is really important to understand, is if you don't know what the keywords are that your customers are using, how can you communicate? You can't communicate. You know, my mom always says this. She says communication is key. She would say that all the time growing up. Shout out to Visible Lady of Faith. And so knowing the keywords that your best customers use is so very important. So if you avoid those two mistakes, you'll be getting somewhere. So the first mistake that keep people from Google page one is, one, not using the strategies that consistently get results. The second mistake is not knowing the keywords that your best customers use. The third mistake is not using those keywords that your best customers use to describe your services. Now, when it comes to Google SEO, digital SEO, WordPress SEO, Shopify SEO, Wix SEO, when it comes to whatever platform you're using for your website, and just getting and connecting with your ideal customers, is so important that you utilize the keywords that your best customers use to describe your services. And then number four, the fourth mistake is not correctly configuring your Google Analytics and Google Search Console. Now, Google has so many tools. They have Google My Business, Google Analytics, Google Search Console. They have they have a knowledge base, they have a YouTube podcast, they have so many resources that you can utilize. And so one of my top two favorite ones for getting results quickly is Google Analytics and Google Search Console. When you correctly configure that, you can get more visibility online. And we're going to be going into that in the SEO plus AI Masterclass. And number five, the fifth mistake is being afraid of new technology and not using it effectively to get more visibility online. So you definitely want to avoid this mistake. So if you guys are not using AI in your business, I mean, using it for automation, not just using it to brainstorm. I mean, seriously, using it in your workflow, you're missing out. If you have a Shopify website and it's not performing the way you want to, you definitely are not leveraging all the resources that you have available to you. So the fifth mistake is being afraid of new technology and not using it effectively to get more visibility online. The sixth mistake is not blogging and not having a clear content plan. So the average lifespan of a social media post is months, and the average lifespan of a blog is years. And so by you spending the time to create a content plan in blogging, you are ensuring you're planting seeds that will yield fruit for years, not weeks, not months. And so the seventh mistake is not having a marketing budget that is 10 to 30% of your annual target revenue. A marketing budget has to grow in order for your revenue to grow. Thinking that marketing is a one-time activity, you can market once and then forget it, this is not going to work for your success. So you have to have a good mix of social media, paid ads, organic, in order to win online. And these things take money and time. So you have to have a marketing budget, and your budget just has to be 10 to 30% of your annual target for you to reach your goal. So the eighth mistake is thinking that SEO is a one-time activity when it should be a permanent line item in your marketing budget. Now, let's face it, like, what does that mean? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because what that means is that the algorithm is shifting. There is a thing called content decay that we're going to be explaining and going into detail in the webinar. And basically, content decay is now the fact that Google's algorithm has gotten so sophisticated. Now, keep in mind, Gemini, uh, Google's ChatGPT is now being integrated and beta tested into search engine results. And so, what this means for you is that the algorithm is getting even smarter and now it's able to determine whether or not content is outdated or not. So, you can now no longer leave outdated material on your website. Now, the difference between historical and outdated are two are things that you as a business owner, you as in your niche, you will know which is outdated and which is relevant. And so you have to definitely either prune that content or repurpose it. And so we're going to be going into content decay strategies at length in the time that we have one-on-ones together and in the 4 master classes, the group classes. So you definitely want to tap into that. So this 8th mistake is thinking that SEO is a one-time activity when it should be a permanent line item in your marketing budget, because the way people search changes. There's trends in both the algorithm and in the keywords. And so the 9th mistake is not prioritizing digital PR and Pinterest. So this this is so important. Like, being on national media platforms, having those links is how you win. Backlinks are links from other websites that connect to yours, and the more backlinks you have, the more your citation flow and trust flow will increase, the more your domain authority will increase. And this is how you get more visible online. So as a business owner, as a website owner, as a brand, you definitely want to avoid this mistake. You want to position your brand on the national stage or the local media stage, depending on what type of service you provide and products you provide for visibility, greatness online. So my name is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen, and I have been sharing with you more insight about the 9 mistakes that brands make when it comes to their SEO. And I wanted to encourage you and invite you, give you the call to action to enroll for my SEO plus AI Masterclass. If you want to be in an environment where there's no such thing as a stupid question, if you want to be in an environment where you can learn and ask all the questions that you might have been too embarrassed to ask, if you want to be in an environment where you can get AI and SEO broken down, not only broken down to you, but customized to your business model. I have talked to thousands of business owners over my career. I built my first website in 1996, and I have not seen a business model that I did not understand. And so I can definitely help you with your content ideas and more. And I really look forward to working with you. And also, it's an awesome time for you to network with other like-minded business owners. So without further ado, I want to say thank you. And this is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen. Have a great day.